cut down the lane and just go pretty fast. Hello.
Welcome to another episode
of Cornback Kings Talk.
I'm your host, Reed.
And this is a week in a nutshell. Let's get started. And let's hop into this week for real. Hello and welcome back to KFR Season 4. It is time for what I call a week in a nutshell. And of course, you see the intro, week in a nutshell. Usually I go week by week and tell you what the Kings did. And what the Kings did is they lost in overtime twice to Minnesota. So I'll probably record after every series, and it'll still be under the KFR Week in a Nutshell playlist, and also be under the TSK playlist. So let's get started. And what else is there to say? The Kings lose twice to the Minnesota Wild by the score of 4-3 in both games. What a lovely thing, and it was basically the same thing both nights. Kings build a great lead, and they blow it in the third. And there was some good things to look at. Quick, felt refreshed. Oh wow, Carter was pretty refreshed. And I like Athanasiou. He can fly. So there's some good in that. It's good to see that the three were not there that on the opening night. Peterson, Walker, and McDermott. At least they made their return to the lineup fine. And there's also one thing. For Minnesota, they have this kid named Kirill Kaprizov that was in Russia for all this time. Wow, he's shifty. He knows how to cut down the lane and just go pretty fast. And I think it was just the defense fault in the second Minnesota game and in the third period. They just left quick out there. He played his best, and he didn't put the puck in the net. It's the same old King story. That's why I named my podcast That's So Kings. And I'm fascinated to see how we will come back. Colorado, man, they look good on paper, outside their goaltending. And we will have to defend the near perfection line, as in the two 90s and McKinnon. So, I have no clue how this team's going to do. A, because you have the uncertainty of a pandemic, and just because there's a lot of questions still. But it's good to see Walker back in the lineup. He was a lot more relaxing to watch than Markall. No offense. Just experience matters, and Walker has a couple years under his belt. Who knows what will happen next? We'll play Minnesota in St. Paul later on in the year, but I expected mediocre Minnesota. Turns out we were the mediocre ones for the third periods only. They were all over the place. I'll see you in another video. Thank you all for watching. Click like, review, like this video. Hit subscribe if you're new. Tell all your friends. Share the link. And if you're on listening audio, thank you all for listening. Don't forget to leave 5 stars and a review. And share the podcast with friends and family. I'll see you in another video. Probably next week after the Avalanche series. Goodbye.